Mike Murillo. I am from California. I've been doing the West Coast Super Cruise now since 2020. Of course, in 2020, we had the COVID mishap, and so it closed down all cruises. So we started back up officially in 2022. What inspired me to start the Super Bowl cruise was my love for football, and then also traveling. Combine that together, I had an idea that I would like to have a theme type cruise on a large ship in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, my name is Mikkel Brown from Hibbing, Minnesota, and I'm working with Mike, and I'd met him before and heard about the Super Cruise and thought it was a great idea. I love the West Coast, I love going to Mexico, and so any way to get people to come here to experience something like this was kind of my goal. So this is my first run of seeing what the West Coast Super Cruise is about and seeing if we can bring it back to our great clients at Emily's Travel.
Super Cruise. We got a $4,000 winner. Right here. $4,000 winner. Get a 5 right there, baby. Bam. 5 right there. We had a 2. We needed 2.
There are Super Bowl cruises on the waters. They're usually a 3 or 4 day, not hosted, so nothing in comparison with what we're doing. It takes a lot of work to do something like this, and it takes a good crew to make it happen. So with that, bringing this type of excitement on a different cruise that's not hosted is nothing in comparison. We're actually on the ship with you. We direct you, we guide you through small steps, combining a great vacation with your family or your loved one with the greatest sport on earth, football. Bringing that together and showcasing it on a vacation, catering to young kids all the way up to 84-year-old travelers that we've had. It's provided women an escape from the kitchen and catering to their husbands on Super Bowl Sunday in an all-inclusive food type environment where you don't have to cater to all your husband's friends or even to your girlfriends. And it's also brought on a different level of excitement, giving away tens of thousands of dollars. So you're possibly given the chance to win the whole cruise back and all your money and enjoy the Mexican Rivera, Cabo to La Paz, Mazatlan, Puerta Villarta, and bringing that all together with the Super Bowl, also including the 14th of February, which is Valentine's Day. That in itself has impacted couples all around. So you're hitting a lot of different levels at the same time. That's why we call it the Super Cruise instead of the Super Bowl Cruise. Cheers to 2025. Let's go Super Cruise.
I think anytime you can work with a guy like Mike, who's got experience out here on the West Coast, he's got good cruising knowledge, he's got a really unique brand that I think he's trying to grow. He's got a ton of energy to take something that he just started grassroots, off of some other ideas on the East Coast and trying to grow it. And so I think for me, it's a huge opportunity to get people to experience cruising that maybe have never cruised, or people that always cruise and looking for something different. When you can get to an event like this, the Super Bowl, people love to watch it, and I think people gather around their teams, they gather around their friends, and so I think this is a great opportunity for all of that. So that's kind of where we came into it and how a cruise like this can help, and it inspired me to keep rolling with it.
Yo, check it out. We got a winner that won twice. $500. They're right there. Check them out. $500 winner right there.
Talking about the prize caches and giveaways and what it is still. So our biggest winner on this 2024 cruise was $5,000 to the biggest winner. and then the second place winner came in 4,000. It goes all the way down to our 50-50 giveaway, which is a giveaway. I think we gave away $500 and something on the 50-50 giveaway. Altogether, totaling with all the boards that we had, we've given away $28,000. Now, of course, with numbers comes bigger game, and bigger game brings bigger prizes. So what that tells, if we have 100 cabins in group, that becomes another $10,000. If we have 20,000, it becomes more, and these extra boards. So potentially, in the short term goals is we want to hit that 100, bring on 250 to 300 guests in 2025, which will give a mega amount of money. We're looking at about $35,000, $40,000 in cash giveaways. We would like to go to 500, giving $50,000 to $75,000, and that is very tangible with the reactions that we had from our guests this year. In the future, what the future looks like for the West Coast Super Cruise is chartering a ship is the ultimate goal. The branding of it belongs to the West Coast. It's the largest Super Bowl watch party on the Pacific, hands down, on the greatest vessel provided by Carnival Panorama this year. And we want to eventually grow this into a chartered ship. What does that mean? 4,000 members, 4,000 guests in group on a cruise ship. You're talking over $400,000 in giveaway and prizes, and a lot more on the extra boards that we will sell when they come on board. Every individual is automatically placed into the $10,000 pool when there's 100 rooms. If it goes over, then it's 20, 40. It's an easy equation to match out. How many guests you have is how much money we can give away. Yeah, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. Of course, you have the t-shirts, the memorabilia, the swag bags, the commemorative pins, and sweaters.
This is an awesome opportunity to take in just such a variety of things, and to have the great ports that we get to go to, you know, to be able to stop in 4 different ports in 4 days, to take in Cabo, one of my favorite cities, destinations to go to. La Paz is a unique experience. The opportunity to maybe stop in and go swimming with whale sharks or to go kayaking, like, that's crazy, you know, you don't get that all the time. And then you're off to Mazatlan for Valentine's Day. What a great experience there. And you're gonna end up in Puerta Villarta, have an all day long experience, be able to walk along that boardwalk, see some cool things. We got to do Rhythms of the Night. What a great way to take in some culture, to meet again some more fun people, party people. It's really cool. So as we come back to Minnesota and we try to bring this to our Emily's Travel clients and other clients that maybe aren't our clients yet, we just really want you to understand, again, this type of experience for a guy who never wanted to cruise in my life, absolutely loving it. You have just the opportunity to hang, as we said before, with multi-generational husband and wife combos. Maybe your husband can't get out of work, or your wife can't get out of work, or your spouse, but you know what? You got an awesome opportunity to go hang out with one of your buddies. There's nothing like it, man. Enjoy the Super Bowl, taking the Super Bowl. That you guys were there. You saw how crazy that was during that game. There was some unbelievable reactions. And you know what? Who doesn't like to win money? Who doesn't like to win money?
But it's good to have him on board. He'll be joining us next year. So that's good. He joined us to help us out to fill up the boards and give to the cause of the 50-50. And we're going to do the group for St. Jude. If you don't know about the group for St. Jude, it literally takes care of families while their children are going through it. And I know I don't even have to ask for a raise of hands who you don't have some type of impact in your life from this cancer.
First and foremost, I've always been about giving back. I've been very, very blessed with what I've received in life, and I come from a very humble means growing up as a child. And now I have the opportunity to be in a position where I can do something a little bit more. So with Carnival's Groove with St. Jude, it touches a nerve within me to contribute even more with that. Kind of cruising with the cause is kind of our motto that we've adopted. We have very reasonable prices with a very beautiful itinerary and a very influential sport market that brings it all to, and we're making a lot of money. So with that, we decided we'd like to give back to Carnival, tether up with them, and give to Groove with St. Jude. So we give an onside, which for the last 2 years, we've been given a autographed guitar by singer and songwriter Tori Kelly, Grammy Award winning, and it successfully went off well. We've raised over, in the past 2 years, about just over $3,400 in cash that we contribute back to the Groove of St. Jude. The reason why we do this is because you have to have some type of meaning in everything that you do. And we have everybody on board here, including my clients, has the bonus to go out and enjoy this. So they really enjoy giving a little bit extra and just giving something. We can't do everything, but we can do a little something. So that's what it is. Another thing that we would like to see in the future is having more artists and more contributors, supplying us maybe with some football memorabilia to give off, to donate to the cause and make more money in that pursuit of giving a larger amount. We've raised the bar every year, so we're doing really well. But eventually, hopefully, we're gonna have to bring something else into the market to kind of influence others. Not everybody plays the guitar, so maybe we could get some footballs out there or football helmets. We'll see how that works out with our sports guys out there.
It's all for St. Jude's. It's a good cause.
The problem is you're trying to cater to a large audience, right? And obviously this is a brand we want to grow. So you got more numbers, you got more opinions, and you got more experiences that work for certain people, don't work for other people. I think the main goal of something like this is really come on a fun ship, have a good time for a great price, experience these awesome opportunities. So I think there's some opportunities to grow, but I think it's going to come with time, as we saw on this one. I really enjoyed it. I don't see too many avenues of having to change anything drastically to make it a better trip,
My man right there, come on over here. I see you hiding over there. What do we got? Number six. 5, number 5. 7, lucky number 7. Number 3. Check it out, y'all. What you just witnessed is us drawing the numbers randomly for our Super Bowl pools. We have 3 of them this year, a $10 pool, a $20 pool, and my favorite board, the $100 pool. We're giving away $10,000 on board this ship tomorrow.
We don't want to hijack from the entertainment that Carnival brings to the cruise and their tours and their little and their upgrades and food and their upgrades rooms. So we stay with that. They have so many different other parties on board this cruise ship, with the White Hot Party, the Neon Party, and all that. So this ship in Intel offers a lot more entertainment than any other cruise would offer. Yeah. So with that, it really is very small in comparison when you're considering what other people do. They could sell you a super cruise. They could sell you a Super Bowl cruise, which is showing the Super Bowl, but you're on there by yourself. Yeah. And so, as far as a apples and oranges comparison, there is none.
Chap, come on. You got this. Yeah.
I think the coolest part about this cruise is the fact that, it works for couples, it works for families, it works for anybody that wants to go and experience a cruise. I'm probably more of a sports guy than my wife. She likes sports, right? But whether or not she watches the Super Bowl isn't the end all be all. But the fact that we could spend Valentine's Day in Mazatlan, you know, get a great dinner, those aren't experiences you get all the time, right? So to be able to have a combo trip like this where you're taking in the Super Bowl, you get to spend Valentine's Day in a really beautiful location. I think that was really important for us and what really sold us and wanting to come and check this out for the first time, you know. And I think as I look at how that can benefit, you know, a number of the people back home that might want a trip like this, man, this isn't, you can bring your own group, you know, be what we call a group inside of a group, and you can bring your friends, your family, you can hang out. There's so much opportunity for those multi-generational travelers now, you know, where maybe, you know, certain parts of the family love football, other parts just want to come down here and check out Mexico, you know, and everybody has something that they can do on the ship, and in the excursions and the ports, there's always something for everybody.
So with this cruise, it was an 8-day cruise. This is set apart from anyone that we've done before. The last cruise we were on was a 7-day cruise, which we only had 3 ports we went to. And next year, or this year, we did 4 ports with the pause added. And in 2025, we have the exact same itinerary, which is an outstanding itinerary. But we want to switch it up. As long as it's on the West Coast, we know this is going to bring the excitement.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000. 1, 2,
The score was
3,
from 5 to 2. So if we line up to 5 and we go down to 2 and we line it up, if I'm not mistaken, I'm seeing Cabot 9, 4.
The longer you make a trip like this, the harder it is to get people to get time off, you know. And that's kind of a trick, you know. I do see some potential maybe to go up the West Coast, you know, to stay within the States. I think there's some great ports along the West Coast where you could do a trip like this. I love Mexico personally. I enjoy the experiences we have here. I'd love to have an overnight in Cabo, you know, just put the boat in the harbor, in the port, and just spend the night in Cabo to experience a resort in town, check out an Airbnb, those kinds of things. I know there's some talk about, you know, expanding to Hawaii, and I think that's a great market, and I think you're going to find a lot of people that would love a trip like that, you know. So I think those are great opportunities moving forward for people. But like I said earlier, it's hard, right? Everybody's going to have their own version of what the perfect cruise is, what the perfect destination is. And I think the hardest part with stuff like this is just get on the ship and enjoy. Wherever that ship takes you, man, that's the best part. You're around like-minded people. You're around people that want to have fun. For me, I've got my amazing wife with me. It's just a great week to enjoy her. So.
What an incredible journey that I've had and I've experienced personally, watching this West Coast Super Cruise just grow beyond my imagination in such a little time. Coming out of the depths, the dark depths of the COVID virus, and being where we are right now, and the interest that we have into this cruise and as well as into the future cruises is just beyond my imagination. I've been so blessed to have so many people come up and give thanks to me and my crew on how well they've really been attentive to people's suggestions, and we are growing each and every year. It's just been an incredible time, giving away tens of thousands of dollars, watching people smiles on their faces have been incredible. I am ecstatic to see where we are headed for the years to come. Coming back to the Mexican Riviera, I can't wait to see what that brings. I'm just excited. I'm going to go back home and start doing the whole plan out We have a great picture of what we did this year. We'll have a great picture of what we'll do next year. And with the insights and the suggestions that we receive from our clients on this cruise, it's just going to be beyond levels. We're going to go to the next level, and the way things are running, and of course you always go through changes. We'll have a different crew next year, but the excitement that I have for people that are about to come on board with this, and people want to volunteer their time to make this happen, it's just going to be an outstanding future for the West Coast Super Cruise. And I don't see it incoming in too near future. You literally can save thousands of dollars. You can pay $10,000 a ticket from this last Super Bowl and sit at the top deck, have nothing for that in showing. You may not even see a seat. Here you have 3 venues, great venues to watch the Super Bowl and get the excitement. And then you're going to be with super friends. You're going to make new friends, super new friends. You're going to have a super Valentine's Day that you can give back to your wife on the 14th after you've messed up everything on the Super Bowl when you tell her you lost everything. And then you're just going to have some intermingles and lifetime of friendships and everything that goes along with it. It's incomparable. I'm literally at a loss for words of how remarkable we've had on this cruise. And who knows what the future has in hold for us.
A lot of people wait in life. A lot of people wait till they're done, till they retire, to really take in all the beauty that life has to offer. And I just think it's important that people challenge themselves to find that journey early. You know, you can die with all the money in the world, but it's never really going to add up to, you know, dying with a life full of experiences and meeting some great people and enjoying all that our world has to offer. There's some amazing cultures out there, and the reality is we're not so different. You know, we might speak a different language, we might have a different accent, a different tone to what we do, but man, there are so many cool people out there, and you get to go experience that. It's pretty priceless. So
I'm just inspired by making people happy. I love to cater and service people and watch a smile on their face when they see something good happening. And being out here on a cruise ship, I mean, how better can it get, right?